And this match involves an Austrian, Mario He, up against Tyler Styer from Oshkosh in Wisconsin. And it's He who just about wins the lag. I think this one, Carl, I would say He, for me, would be just about favourite.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've been here many times before. We're trying to predict these winners, but as you said, Phil, on paper, Mario He probably has the slight edge.
Mario had to break.
Must say, I do love the music when the players are lagging off. Just seems to add that extra little dimension of pressure. And we're joined with our buddy Sanjin. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the second name. That's Phil's job. I'm just going to stick with Sanjin.
Phil Ivanovic, come on.
Phil Ivanovic, there we go.
Chris Mellings. I think Melling is a little more rhythmic, but he does strike the ball with great authority. Not there. The old commentator's curse. It happens to everyone. No one is immune. No one. It happens to me more than anyone, but it's extraordinary how often it occurs.
Not even the great Phil Yates can get away with it.
And Tyler Styer have played 2 matches already. 1 win, 1 defeat for both of them. That's their records. And of course, if you lose 2, you are out. So this effectively is single elimination a day early. Oh, and another scratch, and look at the guaranteed 1-9 combination.
Unlucky, but
Fine hand.
not very nice
Style
control.
place.
What ball? There was a kick. Yeah, with the 6 ball.
Tyler Styer. Rock.
What do you think, Carl? Will somebody show us some 3-pack, 4-pack runouts?
Well, they will if they keep breaking like that, won't they? That was probably the quickest rack we've seen on the TV table.
Not the best position.
Good plot on the 8 ball, but the cue ball being so close to the side just adds a degree of doubt. Although I'd be surprised if he missed it. Very surprised. Not clean, but in it went.
I haven't either, Sanjin, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. He knows he's got a tough match against Jayson, and they will be playing on centre stage for the world to see.
Smooth rack from Mario He. 2 in the front, probably.
Sanjin, smooth is a good word for that. 5-3 ahead now, a 2-rack cushion, and Mario He is just a little more than halfway to a place in the single elimination last 64. He's one of those players that he does go below the radar in many respects, but in winning those 2 World Cup of pools, he was not the junior partner in many matches.
7-3. Race to 9.
And bear in mind, Sanjin, he was 3-2 down, so he's won 4 consecutive racks. Looks like making it 5 on the bounce.
This is what can happen in winner breaks, but at any given moment, one little mistake means Tyler can get back to the table and also apply the pressure back to the Pool Championships. All brought to you by Matchroom Sport. This is part of the Matchroom Pool series of events that they've put together. And let's hope there's going to be more on the calendar for you pool players, Sanjin.
Yeah, probably this arena is the most beautiful I've seen in a while. Masters Arena, World
Mario
Cup
Hill
of
wins the
Pool.
rock.
Yes, and thriving in this arena is Mario He. Now 7-3 up and making the game look very easy, breaking off well and then running the rack. So over on table 2, Craig Osborne.
On the left corner pocket. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's playing it in the other corner though. He's playing it in the bottom right.
beautiful shot.
Oh, that really was. That was a wonderful pot.
In without touching the sides.
Now he can definitely cut this ball in, but he's got to hold the cue ball, so he's trying to... Oh, he's played this wonderful. Look at this for a shot.
How about that? Even deadening the cue ball off the cushion to hold for the 3. Mario He. What a performance. What a display he's put on. He's not just Albin Aushen's World Cup partner. He's a terrific player in his own right.
Three balls away for the win.
And if this doesn't instill a massive amount of confidence, nothing will. He's beaten a terrific player comfortably and with aplomb.
Yeah, and he will be one of them players that are going to come through the losers section. That one of the winners bracket players will want to avoid when you make the draw. There's no doubt about it.
Mario.
Pardon me in advance, but I've got to say this. That was Super Mario. Like a computer game. Talk about connecting the dots. 9-3 from 3-2 down.
Knocked out in the winners round versus Michael Gavinchuk. He has had 2 tough matches against the German Neuhausen and against Gavinchuk. I think he has fired the Scotsman up.
Well, he's definitely under pressure in this match. If he loses, he's out. He's put a lot of preparation in for this year's World Pool Championships. And he wants to make that last 64.
Yeah, Jayson got a tricky match. He's gone for his jump cue. For Jayson, maybe this is the right shot. For me, it's definitely not the right shot. It's something I wouldn't play because the 5 ball, the purple 5 ball, is too far away from the cue ball. So he's got to hit the cue ball on top of the 1 ball. Otherwise, cue ball will probably fly off the table. But Jayson is really good at these shots.
Box up,
But that's the problem.
ball in hand.
Yeah, it was a brave shot because the kick shot was unmissable. And you don't want to be giving Imran this early confidence, do you?
Well, and winning like a push-out battle gives you more confidence than just having a good break. It's like outsmarting your opponent. Sword swerve.
Yeah, you definitely have to trust the table a lot more than what you would on your own table, for sure. But even if you don't make it, it can be a two-way shot also. You get the one ball back over onto the top rail and the cue ball hopefully misses 6 or the 8. Wow.
Last stroke.
That's the last thing you want to do there.
Ball in hand.
But
Yeah,
you baited it.
he was playing to make it and like playing it more defensive.
Start
He
the
would
clock,
play it a
please.
little wilder, more speed, to have a chance to get it back down the cue ball.
Yeah, I think over the years, guys, obviously we've both played Imran in all the different events, and if there's one thing that's let him down, it's that type of thing, isn't it? Because that wasn't really difficult.
Well, his biggest weakness is his kicking. His safety's okay when you can see the ball, everything else, but his kicking's not the best, really. He's sort of owning the arena a little bit.
More ready.
Yeah, got good demeanour, good spring in his step, and looks like he's enjoying it. Oh, maybe not so much now.
Yeah, it was the previous shot. He just decelerated on the 6 ball, and well, you should still be pocketing that one if you want to be beating the likes of Jayson Shaw.
That's the difference, really, is that when you've got the top players on the ropes like Jayson, you've got to really
Put your foot down.
you've got to put your foot down and keep it down, because you let them off the up like that, they just get so much confidence from that, and it just gives them the belief and gives them the belief that you don't believe you can win.
Shot.
So this could be a massive turning point right here.
Imran Majid fails to
Jayson
pick up
Shaw
the
wins the right.
pieces, so Shaw does. 3-2.
It's just such an exciting game to watch and play. Like there, you could see there, it wasn't the best stroke there, Cal.
Yeah, and the 8 ball went in fat, didn't he? He didn't go in the centre of the pocket, so he's got a little tester, but he's one of the best potters we've ever seen.
Takes the wreck from his break, keeping Majid in the chair. And as we said, punishing Majid for his mistake with 2 wrecks on the trot.
And that's what caused the miscue. So that's bad cueing. That's not the chalk or anything. That's just down to the player's bad execution.
The way he got lucky.
Yep. But at this level, he's supposed to kick this 2 ball in.
And make it. Yeah.
Extension call.
Yeah, this is probably an easier kick as you could get for a professional pool player. But we've spoken about Imran. If he has got a weakness, it is this. But he should make this, sure.
Yeah, I like him to make this ball.
Which means judgment.
That's got to be said. That's pretty awful, really. Yeah, misprejudged that by a long way, and they'll be very disappointed.
I don't think it was as easy as you made it sound, but he missed it by a lot.
Possible cross bank coming up.
Got to be careful of that double kiss, I think. Maybe okay. Well, he made it. But
One more. This is a big shot now.
and
This
does
is a
the
big
8
shot.
past the 9?
I don't think so. He's very good at floating balls in. Doesn't have the biggest power stroke, but he needs something here, assuming the 8 doesn't pass the 9.
That was a brilliant shot there. Pinched a bit of the pocket, played a stun run through.
Still needs
Keeps
one
it
more.
simple. playing a big draw shot.
This is no gimme. Kick. I think he got skid there also.
Well, good for him then. Hey, but
Imran
good
Majid
shot
wins the rack.
making. Imran Majid very much under the gun, comes with shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, that was a great out. It's just huge at this level.
Shot.
Yeah, and that's why, Darren, as you said right on cue, because if you don't get the safe, you leave any type of shot, the world's greatest will
Yeah, and this is
fix
why
that these in.
we call him Eagle Eye.
That's the type of shot actually that Mika fires in a lot with when he's on.
Yeah.
With a natural hit on the cue ball. 4 or 5 rails.
Yeah, those type of shots, I think Jayson's probably the best I've ever seen. When you're playing them at power. The half ball cuts, quarter ball cuts.
Rack 11.
It's 2 more
Jayson
racks,
Shaw to
Jayson
break,
Shaw,
leading 7
73.
racks to 3.
The person that beat Filler earlier today is Viktor Zielinski. A young man, the youngest ever winner of a Euro Tour, winning the final against Mario He in half an hour, little over half an hour.
Yep, amazing talent. One we're going to see a lot more of. And
Crossroad, 4 in hand.
yeah, like you say, a great young player from Poland. So Jayson got kicked off from scratch there. Yeah, that was actually, he played really good against Joshua earlier on. Very unlucky. Look at that kick there, straight into the side pocket.
Yeah, this is key now for Imran.
Start the clock, please.
Obviously, he's got to run the table and try and put a couple of packs together, but he's got to keep Jayson off the hill.
And like Joshua Filler there, you could see that he said that he was so nervous, and that's what I like about him. The more nervous he is, the better he plays. He brings the best out of him.
It needs to feel cagey for him. That's when he starts fighting.
Imran's really got to find his best game now. Imran's got to play no mistake pool. He's got to get shots on the break, and he's got to take every opportunity he gets from now.
Textbook delivery there.
He's looking to draw this. A little bit surprised, Alex. Because I
Surprising,
believe they
he-
could have played that with follow and just
With-
missed the 9 ball.
Yeah, with follow, that's what I thought. But that's the thing, if you're not there, if you're not sharp, then it's not only the cue action that goes, but also your perception. Your perception of angles.
Going to play the cannon, but this is not. This is going to be good.
This is easier than the kick shot early in the match.
Can't believe the way he's played that. Oh, he's made it.
Imran Majid wins the rack.
Not a jury sport, doesn't matter how they go in.
Yeah, just makes us put a bit more pressure on himself than what he needed to here. Make sure you stay still on this one. Nicely played.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Back in prime position now. He just needs these 5 balls to tie the match up. Jayson was 7-3 up.
Wow. Where's the 5? Oh, he's got away with it. Oh, what a miss that is.
What a
Is that
miss.
just a bad miss, or is it careless? What?
He pulled a quick one.
Well,
Unbelievable.
Jason's reaction as if to say, thank you very much, but
It's unbelievable how fortunate he's been here. He's left him in a horrible spot,
I think it bangs though.
but it's froze to the rail.
Yeah. Sometimes that can help.
He's made it. What a shot.
Oh, what a turnaround.
what a great shot from Eagle Eye.
Yep, and he deserved it. After that miss, you deserve to get punished. Wow, that's incredible. All that hard work what Imran just put into this game to get back to, well, that was a game ball to get 7-7, really. And to just give it away like that, again.
A lapse of reason more than concentration. He could have drawn back also, you know, taking a little longer 6-ball. Didn't need to go through the angles.
Yeah, it's like he was trying to do something he didn't need to do, and just forgot to keep his eye on the ball. He sort of took his eye off the ball. It's not pressure really, that miss.
Ooh. Ooh, Jay. That's a lot of check side.
Yeah, he's left himself a tester. He's not quite been at the races.
Jayson sure wins the rack.
Ooh, a big miss by Imran Majid. A great bank by Jayson Shaw on that 5-ball. Tense stuff out there in the arena.
This is what they do.
Yeah, they run away with it.
Jayson will be, if he gets over the line, a very relieved pool player.
On day 1, yesterday, the opening match, Fedor Gorst, the defending champion, had the same scenario against Magi from Estonia.
And the only real big shock in the tournament, what I know of, is Dennis Grabe going 2-0.
So Jayson Shaw has responded. It all came down to that 5-ball missed by Majid. Banked by Shaw.
Sure wins the rack. And Majid.
Majid failed to level the score at 7 apiece, and from there on Shaw through to the last 64. He's qualified. He can look forward to a single elimination tomorrow. Races to 11. Playing wise, I mean, Woodward and Shane clearly the best players on Team USA, but he's of big value to the team. He's like their mascot.
No surprise.
Good leg here by Price. Gives him the opening chance. Could be big. Wouldn't be the first time for the player that wins the leg to start out with 3-4 on the spin.
The first strike. No surprise to
Last match of tonight's session. It's do or die for Price and Thorpe. Wing ball did not go. That's the ball they aimed for to make on the break. Let's see if it went high or low. The brown 7 went low.
Yeah, I think there must have been a little gap
Foul.
there, Alex. Oh, Billy's just made
That's
a
a
foul.
ball.
His hand. Well spotted there by Marcel.
Stop it, please.
Have to see it in the replay. You saw it happen, Chris?
We're looking at getting a good safety here.
He's going offense.
Maybe one of the reasons for that, he's known as Mr. Greenlight. That's the nickname. A green light for potting.
Tried to bank the 4, and he's up against one of the best bankers in the world. Will be marveled by the speed that Price played that bank with.
Draw over to the long rail for the 6-ball. May have to force this.
I think that's experience, because a lot of angle on this shot wouldn't be the worst. Got it all wrong.
Yeah, and he
Even
actually
put-
cued across that ball, Alex.
Yeah,
he
he-
played
he-
it with right hand spin.
He put the wrong spin on the ball.
It's a pretty obvious thing to say, but you cannot afford to miss balls like that against international stars such as Billy Thorpe. He knows what he's done. He knows that was a blunder.
It's tough out there. Nerves are okay, but if it's so bad that your cue ball control starts to suffer, that's when you really get anxious. I mean, actually, I think that's what we play the game for, to be under pressure, feel the nerves, but actually be able to execute. That's the best feeling in the world. Probably goes 2 rails here for the trace of right spin. For 2-0 lead. A little further than he would have liked. He should get it.
No mistake, the man with the mullet take. He is indeed. They call him the Torpedo, and so far on target. He leads Marcel Price by 3 racks to 0.
Yeah, Billy's one of them players. He likes to strike the ball. He doesn't like to float anything.
Is there one American that likes to float the ball?
Off the top of my head, I can't think of any.
That was a telling statistic. 33 balls spotted to 8 from Price.
Sharp, razor sharp, Thorpe. Playing with a lot of freedom.
Well, it is 5-0 to Billy Thorpe. Very quickly, he's more than halfway to victory.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a very good shot to judge the deflection when you're playing with so much spin.
Yeah, we know what he's going to play here, Alex. This bank shot here is a little bit tougher because you've got to judge the pace off the rail. And the softer he hits this, the more wide the 2-ball will go. Just
there.
about got there.
It's there. Banking Billy or banking with Billy, I don't know the exact name. I remember at the Mosconi Cup, He called out during the press conference he wouldn't be missing any banks. And then I don't recall him making one, but he's setting that right. Made 3 already in this match. It's queuing nicely. Apart
It's
from
9
the
balls
one
of
scratch.
formality.
Thorpe wins
In
the-
it goes, yes. So, 7-2.
Alex is putting all his eggs in one basket there.
Yeah, like you said, clip it thin, leave the 5 there, and then maybe the bonus cue ball behind the 8 ball.
Billy Thorpe
Oh, wow.
wins the rack.
As if he needed that kind of luck. Billy Thorpe leading by 8 racks to 2. Now, what a story, by the way, across the arena on one of the outside tables. Veronica Ivanovskaya was taking on Tim de Ruyter. On the brink in more ways than one. Chris, not a ball I expected him to miss.
No, like I said earlier, Billy's a player who likes to punch the shots, and I'm very surprised it didn't punch that 2 ball in.
Or is the Welshman ready for a major fight back in this match?
Surprise. Wins the rack.
I can't see a full-scale fight back somehow, but Billy Thorpe will be annoyed that he left the 2 ball over the pocket. So Marcel Price gains a little bit more respectability in that scoreline. It's 8-3.
Two more shots for place in the last 64 to advance to day 3. Beginning to play a race to 11.
Billy Thorpe wins the rack. Next one.
So there it is. Billy Thorpe winning by 9 racks to 4. He made a meal of it at the end there. A couple of mistakes. A missed 2 ball and another pot that went astray we didn't expect. But I think overall, no one could deny he was a fully deserving winner. And he's into the last 64. Single elimination awaits for the US Mosconi Cup player. Marcel Price from Wales. He enjoyed himself here. He had 1 victory, but in the end, I think the more experienced pool player won the day.